How's it going, guys? Chris Hart here, Sold Out Servant. Today's video is going to be pretty exciting, man. It's discussing the 3 reasons why you need to be wealthy.
Sold out servants, and you know we've been working. We serving, we earning. The watches is hurting. Serve the earn.
Just so you know, today's video would not be about fast cars, vacations, jewelry, Gucci bags, all that fun stuff. Go get it. You want to have it. This is not about that today, guys. Today's about 3 reasons why you need to be wealthy from a much more higher level perspective. Okay, roll the intro.
Serve the earn, baby. What you know about leadership? Start small, build up. Takes a team to win a championship. Big heart, but it started with Chris. Seen a lot when it comes to this biz. Don't serve, don't earn. They gotta shift keys to be a capitalist. Sold out servants.
Number 1, protect your family's values and principles. We all have values and principles that are important to us. And sometimes in life, when you don't have wealth accumulated, when money's an issue in your family's lives, you can't control where you're at. For example, I was born and raised in a neighborhood that isn't the best desired neighborhood to raise a kid in, but at the time in my life, that was my mom and dad's socioeconomic situation. That's all they could afford. Think about all the households out there, all the kids out there, all the families who want better situations for their kid, but money's holding them back. Maybe you're growing up in a community, a neighborhood where there's gang violence. There's not access to grocery stores, to fresh markets, to food. What do you do in that case there? Wealth gives you the opportunity to control your environment and your morals, values, and principles, guys. For example, all the talk about the vax right now, the vaccine. I'm not against the vaccine. I'm not for it. I'm whatever. I'm neutral, guys. If you want to get vaccinated, go get vaccinated. But here's a problem with this here. Maybe your values are saying, you're saying, no, I want to control what's put into my body. Well, guess what? If you're working at a job as a nurse or a doctor or you're an educator and your job says, hey, you have to get this vaccination, what do? Maybe it's against your values. Maybe it's against your religious values. What do? If money's holding you back, if you can't control your own wealth, your own situation, you're forced to do so. Maybe your kids are being forced to learn a certain curriculum in school. You can't afford private school. What do? Your kids' values and principles in your home are being forced upon you because the public school system is saying, hey, this has to be taught to them. And so, guys, one of the top reasons for me on why I want to build wealth, why I'm building wealth for my family now is because I want to have an environment where I control and I dictate what my kids hear and don't hear. I control the neighborhood we live in. I control the environment we're in. It's not a controlled thing of, man, I'm the King Kong of my family's life. It's saying, man, it's our job, it's our duty as adults, as parents, to foster an environment for our kids, to give them a platform to be successful children or adults in this society. And so often I see people be controlled by big government, controlled by their jobs, by their bosses, because of a lack of financial understanding. So the first step to building wealth is not just saying, hey, I want fast cars, I want the best vacations. I want to control the environment that my family lives in and enforce my values and principles. Number 2, support people that need help. Guys, it's so often that we think that people who have money, who are rich and who are wealthy are just selfish individuals. They don't give back. They keep it all for themselves. Normally, the people I've come across in my life who are doing well financially, that have abundance, who are wealthy, they're the most giving, most honest, most serving people I ever met because they're living in an overflow of abundance. When you're able to make more money and take care of your bills, your livelihood, your family desires, what's next? Do you just hoard the money or do you give it back? Guys, for me, it's very important to solve world problems. It's very important to help the needy, the poor. How can I do so if I'm not taking care of myself? So for me, the more wealth I accumulate, guess what? The bigger impact I can make in the world. Outside of your church tithes, your church offerings, who can you help? Who can you support? Who needs an upper hand in life and saying, hey, man, I need a little support here. Maybe it's food for the poor. Maybe it's a scholarship for a kid who wants to go to college, but mom and dad can't pay for it. And so for me, building wealth is not just about, again, the cars, the vacations, all those things. It's about, hey, how can I position myself in a way where I have so much overflow and abundance from serving others that I can go out there and make an impact on the world through my giving. Number 3, to have a voice. Wait, not that kind of voice. A voice of influence. The more wealth you build in this country, the bigger your voice, the bigger your opinion. People actually want to hear from you. They want to hear from your advice. They want to be who you are. You're successful. You're making money. You're doing what? You're a Jeff Bezos. You're a Elon Musk. You're saying, hey, invest in this cryptocurrency. People do it. Why? Because you're successful. Success breeds success. So people want to follow that. Here's the problem with most people in our world today. They have an opinion. They're on social media. They want to do certain things, and no one's listening to you yet. Maybe you have a great idea. Maybe you have a great thought, great values and principles that we should follow. But guess what? No one's going to follow a loser. No one's going to follow someone who's not doing well financially. And so as you build wealth, you build your influence, people follow. If you have a heart to serve others, you have a heart to bring value to our world, make as much money as possible so you can build your kingdom and people will follow you towards the goals you have in your life. So in conclusion, building wealth gives you the opportunity to control your environment. The schools your kids go to, the restaurant you eat at, the neighborhood you live in. That's very important to controlling your life. Number 2, support the people who need your help. Having wealth gives you the ability to have abundance in what you have in life. So it gives you the opportunity to give back to great causes, to nonprofit organizations, to donate to your church, to help further the cause of things that are very important to you. Number 3, to have a voice. With more success and more wealth, you get a larger platform of people who are actually willing to listen to you. And so as you make more money, as you build more wealth, it gives you the opportunity to have a larger audience.